Hello and welcome to another World Tanks video. In this one I'm in my Object 261 and this is going to be a very intensive fight. And you might think, intensive fight and artillery, surely that doesn't make sense. Well, just wait and see. Just wait and see. So I'm trying a new spot here. I've never actually been up here with my artillery before. I've been up there with tank destroyers several times, shooting into the city in the middle. But I've never actually tried it with artillery. And since this artillery has a very low-lying shell trajectory, I decided that, you know what, that might actually be a good idea, because I can now shoot at places that I can't always shoot to, since I'm at a higher elevation now, which you will see right here. And boom!
Enemy armor is destroyed.
First shot. And if I was standing down there, this artillery can't hit there. It just have no chance whatsoever to hit those spots, simply because its shells fly straight forward. Tires 4 is standing nice and still. Sadly it starts moving a little, and there's that annoying
That was close.
rock thing that takes the shell instead. We're going to add 2x speed here and 4x at some point, so just so that it doesn't take, you don't watch me reloading all the time. Now I don't take the shot there because, unlike other artilleries, this one doesn't have any blast damage. If you don't hit people directly, you're not doing any damage, which can be very annoying. As Tires 4 is staying nice there, and
They're hit.
I track him, and he takes one heavy hit from the T110 E3. Tire 7 decides I'm going to drive forward, so I'm just going to track him.
Penetration.
So now he's used his repair kit to stay alive, which is good, because if you make them use their repair kits, that means they can't use it later. And now I'm being counter-artilleried by the enemy is 261, which is really the worst artillery to be doing any sort of counter-artillery. Because as you see, no blast damage, you just barely damage my track. I7 is being nice and standing still in the open. So I fire a shell off on him.
We've hit them hard.
At this point you may wonder, where is that intensiveness you were speaking about? Just keep waiting, it's coming later. Now as you can see, this side here is starting to get a little bit in trouble soon. Just keep watching the map and you will see what I mean. Jag Tigers, they are lovely to shoot simply because they take so much damage from artillery. As you can see down in the city there, there's a lot of tanks there. And it's a hard place to hit with as artillery if you keep in the good spots.
Penetration.
I decided to shoot the T95 because a lot of people have problems penetrating them, while the mouse is still doable. Although, with the normalization change, the mouse has become quite a bit more powerful, and I actually managed to miss there, which is unfortunate, because I probably would have killed the T95. E75 is playing good. He's trying to keep away from the T95 and trying to kill the mouse. Sadly, it doesn't succeed. And I miss yet another shot. This artillery can sometimes be sadly unpredictable. Fire off a shot at that E3 there. Knew it was there since said Lorraine scouted him earlier. Now, there's suddenly just 4 of us left. And now the fun part starts. The T95 takes out the T92 before the T92 gets off a shot, or he might have missed, I don't know. I tried to predict where the T95 would be, but shot misses. If he had been there, it would have been a perfect direct hit. So,
We've lost
and
the track.
there, the 261 actually
Armor
gets a
tracks
hit
are
onto me.
gone. We
And
can't
here
move.
is the reason why countering with that artillery is bad. I survive.
Track fixed.
And plenty of times when scouts have spotted enemy artillery and such, and I've shot them with this artillery, they have survived. I mean, taking direct hits, not even right in front of them or under them, direct hits onto them, and they have survived that. So it's not the best thing to shoot that stuff with. So. Can't remember the exact time point stuff started coming. We're doing the only thing we can do right now. Stay near the base and spot stuff. They have to move, so we will spot them before they spot us. That's basic idea of it. And it's what you do when you have to fall back. There's the Jag Tiger back again. Sadly it backs off just as I start getting into my aim there. So now the Jag Tiger is there, and you saw him push the wreck a little bit. And there he comes forward and
Enemy
boom.
armor is destroyed.
I mean, when you know where someone is, then it's fairly easy to get them. There's a T-95, he dies to one really nice shot from the T-110E3 there. And now the bat shot goes on artillery hunting. Which is where things start going wrong yet again. As you can see, they're still trying to counter artillery. I'm surprised he still has shells left, because as you can see, I'm down to just 4 shells left. There's a GB Type E, and I shoot, and I don't actually hit him. Now the artillery in the middle there, he dies to the bat chat, which is good. So we at least get one, and boom, there goes the bat chat to the other artillery. Now, keep watching the time, because there's only 2.5 minutes left. I only have 3 shells left, so there's only so much I can do and shoot. So the E3 goes forward, which is the logical choice, given he has full hit points. I know the other enemy E3 has taken a hit. Our E3 sadly misses, but I hit him. But I don't do much damage with high explosive on that thing. They are very heavily armored, and since my shells go pretty much flying straight forward, I will hit them in the front rather than on the top, as you would want to. So I'm over to armor piercing now, which I've never tried using on those tank destroyers, because you rarely ever encounter them. So I don't know if that will bounce or not. Which I am about to find out if it does or not, as it will be spotted in just a second here. There's 1.5 minutes left. And our E3 is slowly creeping forward, and here you can see the tree fall, so I already know where he will be. And boom! I get him just perfect on a head hit. And I mean, these shells don't have that much penetration. It's only, well, it's 360, but still, this was before any nerfs happened to those tanks. So I think, at least, I don't actually recall now. I think it was before any nerfs. But even after, they still have massive amounts of armor. So now we have 35 seconds left to find the last guy and kill him. I don't have arm piercing, so I have to hit, or the E3 has to hit, but he's very, very slow. So 15 seconds left. 8, 6, 5, and there's the Type E, which is standing out in the middle of the field, and we both shoot at exactly 1 second left, and the E3 gets his shelter first. That was a very, very close fight, and very fun to play. I did quite a bit of damage. The E3 did quite a lot of damage as well. And to be honest, both teams played very well here. Hope you have enjoyed this kind of artillery fight. I've decided not to put up as many artillery fights anymore. They don't get as many views. But I thought this was a little bit different and worthy of putting up. So hope you have enjoyed. I'll see you next time.